Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, I'm themissnicolemarie. Today is going to be different because I am on my way to Europe. Now, I'm very excited, obviously. This is going to be very much like a vlog, like straight up and down. I'm not the best at this, just pre-warning. I feel like I do forget to update y'all like on the way, but hopefully it'll be a little bit better this time around. But if not, just a precursor. Like I don't do a lot of like daily life vlogs, so it's a little bit new to me, but I'm very excited. We are headed to London on our flight. It's a red eye, going with my mom, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. So we're starting off in London for a couple of days, and then we're heading to Bruges, which is in Belgium, and then we are going to Amsterdam for 3 days. We're going over my birthday, so that'll be exciting. And then we're gonna end in Paris for 3 days. And then we're gonna loop back around to London and fly back out to go home. So that's kind of the oversight of the trip. We have the least amount of time in London. We're doing like a day and a half because we fly in, and then about 24-ish hours, maybe less, for Bruges, and then Amsterdam and Paris. So obviously allocated the most time for Amsterdam and Paris, but I'm really excited for all of it. I'm excited to go on this trip with my mom, which I think is just fitting. You know, she brought me into this world and I'm celebrating my 30th birthday. I also paid off my student loans this month, so double celebration for me. And who better to spend it with than my mom? So come with me. We're on our way to the airport. Let's get going. All right, we're at the first stop, and this is London. We're staying at the Belgrave Hotel, and this is the room. We just dumped all our stuff in here. Get a nice double bed. I think this is the smallest of the beds that we're getting for the trip, so this is the entire room. Good morning, everybody. So this is our first full day in London. We're going to Buckingham Palace this morning, and then we're gonna head over to Borough Market and Sky Garden, and then the Tower of London. Not the bridge, Tower of London. So we have a full day ahead of us. We're gonna be out and about the entire day, I think. And oh, we also have to stop at Daunt bookstores today.
We do.
This is the last day. So stick with us throughout the whole day. Yesterday got a lot, just with the travel day and not having much sleep. And so we didn't really film a whole lot, but we did do
By the time we got to
here, yes, we landed at the airport around 10, and then we had some issues with her eSIM, which was great. It was fun times. And then we went to, where did we go yesterday?
Westminster Abbey.
Westminster Abbey. We walked around, saw Big Ben, hopped on the tube up to Camden Town and Market. Walked around there. It kind of drizzled on us for a bit. And I got my belt, which you guys saw from yesterday. And yeah, we ate at Poppy's, which was nice. Fish and chips, real classic. And then we walked, took the tube over to Hyde Park and walked around the park a little bit. And then headed back home because that was 21,000 steps, apparently, according to Mom.
And it didn't work part of the time either.
Yes. And yeah, she was tired. And so was I. My feet were hurting too, so. All right. I'll see you at the end of the day, but you'll see the full day with us. Come along. All right, it is the end of the day. We had a full day today. We literally left the hotel room at, what time was it?
8:45.
8:45. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So 8:45, we went to Buckingham Palace. Showed you all of, well, that we could, the outside of it basically. They don't let you do anything inside with recording wise or pictures. No pictures, no videography. So didn't really show you anything about that except for the outside, but we skipped on over to the Borough Market afterwards, which you saw, and we taste tested the sandwich, which was the honey truffle parmesan. It was delicious. Absolutely loved it. And then we got the chocolate covered strawberries and the lemonade.
So good.
Really good, really good. They are expensive, but they're definitely worth it if you love chocolate covered strawberries.
Apparently we do.
We do. We love chocolate. And we're going to Belgium next, so
Yes.
even better. We'll get more chocolate. After the Borough Market, we headed over to the Sky Garden. I showed you a little bit of the view. I have been there before, and I did show you a couple years ago in my last video about that as well, more in depth. So I didn't want to get too in depth with this one again. But I showed you the little snippet of the view, and then we went over to the Lindenau Market, which I showed you a little bit of that as well. Oh my goodness, I forgot the tower.
Hello.
Yes, that one was a long one. So we did a lot there. We stayed there for like 2 hours. Yeah. We were listening to like this person talk for the first hour about the history, and we kind of walked around a little bit with them, but it was hot and we were on our feet all day and we got a little tired, so I definitely didn't record as much as maybe people wanted to, but I showed you a little bit here and there of just the tower in general, and it's kind of just like a fortress. And we also saw the crown jewels, which again I couldn't show you guys because they don't let anyone take pictures or videography in there. So then we went to the Lindenau Market. Yeah. And then we headed over to Daunt. And so I got my little souvenir that I wanted at Daunt, which was their tote, which is
bookstore.
Yes, it's a bookstore.
If you don't know that.
If you don't know, it's a bookstore.
I didn't know that.
And after that, we
went to Soho.
Yeah, took the tube over to Soho, had dinner at the Soho Social, which was pretty good. Mm-hmm. Not too bad.
It's good.
It's like a really little type of restaurant. It's small. And then we tried to go to the Cahoots Underground, but they are pretty much reservation only, and they were packed and had a queue outside. So we did not end up going there, but we walked around Soho a little bit before coming home. So that was the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow we're off to Belgium, and we're going to Bruges specifically. And yeah, so we're taking the Eurostar in the morning, so we'll go over to King's Cross and catch that, and then we'll be in Belgium. And we don't really have too many plans there because we're going to be there, honestly, less than 24 hours. Mm-hmm. So it won't be planning heavy. It's just going to be kind of wandering around and just experience the city. We have, I think, just a chocolate class for the following day. So, all right, let's skip on over to tomorrow and head over to Belgium. We are staying at the Crown Plaza Bruges. This is the hotel. Honestly, I gotta say this is a step up. It's really nice. We just dropped all of our stuff off. We just got here. Had to take the commuter train from Brussels to Bruges, and then we took a bus into the city center, and we are right off the city main center. So let's freshen up because that was still a 5-minute walk after the bus, and then we're just gonna go sightseeing and shopping and find some dinner. So come along. All right, this is the end of our Bruges day. This one a little bit shorter. We got in around 4:30. All right, yes. And we ended up going shopping first. We got some souvenirs straight off the bat because we won't have a lot of time tomorrow. And then we went and got some beer and pizza. We had to do that. And afterwards, we got some chocolate, which we're about to eat tonight. We're just going to cuddle in bed and put on some TV and eat some chocolate. And we just walked around, really. Wandered around town and saw the sights. Not a whole lot going on today. They do have a huge concert festival thing for the Belgium Independence Day. So that is actually Monday. We're currently here on Saturday. So they're kind of setting up for that. They have a huge concert set up and everything. So yeah. Anything else to add?
Cobblestones. Ugh, killing my feet.
She's in a lot of pain, guys. They do hurt after a while.
Yes.
I will say I think I bounce back a little faster, but yeah. they're a little killer on the feet. No matter what shoes you're wearing, you feel like you can feel the cobblestones as you're walking.
For sure.
So yes. Tomorrow we are doing a chocolate workshop that you'll get to see. And then we pretty much head out. We're going back to Brussels to hop on the Eurotrain to Amsterdam. So come with us tomorrow morning and we'll show you what we're doing, what we're up to.
Sounds good.
All right, so we're on our way to our little chocolate workshop this morning, walking down the streets of Belgium. Just a cute little picturesque town. All right, and we made it. Here's the building. Let's walk in. Right, here's the hotel room. The beds are very big. We do not have a lot of space in this one, but it's nicely furnished. Oh, we gotta squeeze my butt in here. Say hi, Mama. And let's see, we probably don't have much of a view. that's not bad. It's kind of cute. Street view. I also have this tiny window over here of the roof. And the bathroom. Pretty minimal. All right, let's get freshened up. This is as good as it's gonna get.
Okay.
So it is past midnight.
Yep.
We're tired. We had a travel day. So we started the day you saw in Belgium, and we had the chocolate making class, which was early this morning. That was fun.
It was wonderful.
That was great. Our truffles are currently in the fridge. Hopefully they made the trip just fine. And then we just headed from Bruges to Brussels, Brussels to Amsterdam. We made it here. We dropped off our luggage at the hotel room, which you saw. And then we hopped on to the boat tour of the canal. And it just so happened to be about sunset, which there wasn't a pretty sunset, but just a little bit, a little one. And then we grabbed food on the way back. It was like 11 p.m. so our choices were very limited, and I had a calzone, which was decent. It wasn't bad, so it's fine. But we're very tired, so I'm gonna see you in the morning. We have a fun, like, adventurous day planned, so I'll see you in the morning. Hi, I'm jumping in here. I think I'm gonna cut the video into 2 parts. I'm very sorry about this, but if I continue editing, this is gonna be like an hour long, and I just don't think people have the attention span for that. So this is gonna be cut of part 1, and then I'm gonna post part 2. So stay tuned for that. That will be the rest of Amsterdam and Paris, and then the journey home as well. So I'm going to cut it here. Stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye.